Hello, Moses.
Hello, Paul. We're back.
We are indeed back.
For a week, I don't even know what week it is, but we have to get away from that awful pounding.
Dulcet pounding.
Oh, except this is not the direction I want to run, because if I recall correctly, in the last episode, I was out for farming. I guess I'm going to have to go by way of this pounding.
So that was your goal, was to get a little more HP under your belt? Or?
I'm just so close at 1920. I feel like it would be advisable. Run like the wind. Oh yeah, that's right. No, not this direction.
Although, I mean, you could kill a couple of tree guys.
Tree guys? Whoa! Excuse me, sir. Yes.
Pal the demon there.
Just passing through, nothing to see here. Alright, tree guys. Let's rock, tree guys.
Treants, maybe?
Perhaps they
I'm
are.
not even sure what they're called.
Perhaps they are.
So you remember approximately what you needed for a level? Was it?
No, I suppose I can't really find out here. Oops. Does help to target them.
Nice. I would also say the earlier you sort of can get used to like switching between the dual hand
Oh yes, that's
and
right.
the one hand.
That's a good reminder. I'd forgotten that too. I wasn't even dual wielding. I mean dual handing.
Right. Maybe we should come up with a better term than dual two-handing.
I believe two-handing is the traditional form of yeah. Because dual wielding would imply is there a dual wield in this game?
Yeah.
I suppose there would be. I mean, I'm currently wielding fireballs in one hand. So if I had, say, two knives.
Yep. I believe your attack speed goes up slightly. I could be wrong on that. I know in Dark Souls 2 there actually is a brand new move set that you get when you dual wield identical weapons.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah. This is dead end.
It sure is.
Yep.
They didn't even put too much thought into it. They're like, hey, there's a wall, and I guess there's some more trees beyond it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm really being unfair. They've done such gorgeous work in this game.
You just did my job for me. So.
Yeah. Once in a while, I have to. I have to accept that I'm being a bit of a jerk. Ah, here we go. The Darker's Garden.
And actually, if you had no other specific goals, I was even going to tell you to come back here and look around a little more. So, just as well that you ended up here.
Hello.
Just regular old lumberjack.
I know.
Party.
Chopping them down.
Like cordwood.
Like cordwood. Like cordwood.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, this is just this perilous thing over here with a glowing flower that really wants me to think that it's something else.
Yep. When you had discovered the little goat path down.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, maybe that's what you were referring to. The treacherous whatnot. But,
yeah, it's lovely. Rather misty. But yeah, I don't think I'm going back down that goat path today. I have a feeling I might at a later date, though.
You might.
Did I die down there last time?
Or maybe you'll sequence break the whole game.
I could.
In ways that I don't even know about. I don't think you had ever fallen off that ledge, no.
No, not that kind of dying.
Oh, you mean fall and then fight and die?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because I think that's instant death. I don't think...
Oh, can you? Really?
Ooh, careful. Yeah, they have surprising reach.
They really do.
Them, those,
Hello, you're lootable. You're gonna give me some moss, aren't you? Bloomin' purple moss clump. Delightful.
That is a very useful item in the right circumstance. The blooming clump in particular.
Oh, really? Yeah, because I remember that the regular ones were not blooming.
Right.
That did seem to be the case. And if you hear a sizzling in the background, it's some delightful cooking going on. Oh yeah, hello. I can't open you yet, and I don't. Yeah, you're a bonfire over here. And then back over here was these jerks.
Yeah, the very effective ambush. Or, you know, you could always see if maybe you have enough for a level at that campfire there.
Yeah, I might as well. I was just thinking about that. I was also thinking maybe I want to try and take those guys down again just for... they were such a challenge for me last time. So, while I'm here, I might as well see if I can take these guys down. Is it more of an am tree than an ambush?
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, it is. It is.
But I'm still sad that I said it.
Now here, there's going to be a lot of them. Fireballs are definitely a good option. If they all clump up at least.
Yeah, I know. This one's just coming at me here.
Yeah. Normally when one comes, they all come. In this area, I thought, but...
Yeah, I thought so too. It's kind of surprising.
Maybe they're just a little slow on the...
Slow on the drawer.
Tick.
Okay. A little more moss. Moss to stop the bleeding, if I recall correctly. And I do want to stop the bleeding.
It's like the word staunch.
Staunch?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it has any other applications other than...
Oh yeah. They're both coming this time.
Darn foliage.
Oh man. Come on.
Oh my god.
How the heck does you... How does you hit me all the way back here? Yeah, come here. I got an ambush for you.
I got an ambush for you. 2 treats. Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
That was his decoy came out.
Alright, well, it can be killed.
The NP trees.
Yes, you know, after last time, it's reassuring to know that no trees will stand in my way. At least not these trees. So, now, I do believe I can level up. It seems like an awfully good idea to do so. The question is, what?
Okay, so you are overall thinking Dex.
Yeah, Vitality and Dex are, of course, the top 2 considerations for me in this particular moment. Although Resistance is always an option.
Resistance is always futile, actually, to put stats into.
Right. Ah, I knew I was close, but...
So your Dex is good. Remember we talked about you generally only want to do Dex or Strength, not both.
Precisely. And then, of course, I mean, there is also, what was it, Endurance, in case I needed to lighten my load, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Currently, I've got my nice fat jump going on.
What happens when you throw one into Attunement? Do you get an additional spell slot yet? No, you don't. See over here on the right side of the screen?
Oh, yeah.
You have 2 Attunement slots. You only have 1 Pyromancy right now, obviously.
So it doesn't do me much in that respect, and yet.
So it, you know.
But at some point, in order to get more slots, I will need more attunement, eh?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's almost an argument to be made to say get a head start on that. Except that I'm trying to kill these gargoyles right now.
Yep.
And you know, I can get 1 more point of damage out of some more decks, and some marginal defense.
Yep, the defense will come with any stat up to a certain threshold. Right. Yeah, I would say either Dex or Vitality, because a little more survivability, never hurts.
It certainly doesn't, and it's a non-trivial amount of survivability.
Yeah, and you get the defense boost as well.
Yeah, sure enough. Gives me 2 in fire. I assume that Dex is not giving me anything more in fire. Don't fire on the mind for some reason. I can't possibly say why. Almost seems like I should just either go with that Vitality or, given the margin on the Dexterity, maybe just go with the Attunement. Plan for the future.
I would say, just to, with your focus right now being farming 2 kill a boss, putting one in Attunement doesn't get you there
really get
as quickly as other stats.
Yeah, I'm going with this Vitality. It's just going to have to...
That's prudent.
Have to happen. All right. Yes. Confirm the reinforcements. All right. Just for the record, I should really think of it as might as well have 3,000 for that next level.
Yeah.
Am I hollow right now? No, I am human right now. Of course I am, given how the last session ended. So.
You fancy any more exploration down here, since you're here?
Sure. Since I'm here, and I've rested at this bonfire, which keeps me local, and I'm only carrying 19 extra souls.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought.
Yeah. Now, I feel like I had explored most things, except there is, of course... Mist? Can I enter this mist? Will these guys not follow me if I go around the edge here?
Oh, you didn't clear all of them out yet?
Oh, no, I did. But then I was...
Oh, then you've rested, of course. Silly me. Well, there's the answer to your question, at any rate.
Yes, I did at least determine that.
Very nice. Yeah. He was about to hug you.
He really was. He wanted to love me.
You do not want a hug from them.
I did not feel the same way about him. So,
I think you missed an item back there.
So I did. So it did.
Probably just some moss, but you never know. Could be some blood red moss.
It could.
The secret ingredient is blood. Totally laid that down after someone else brought up blood pudding, and it just went over like a ton of bricks.
Oh, really?
No recognition.
Some people have no sense of humor.
Some people's sense of humor aren't specifically tuned to the same things that mine is.
That's probably more accurate and better way to put it.
But it's still smarts.
Which does worry me in relation to anyone who might be watching these, such that you and I find things humorous. It's quite possible most people just will not. That's okay.
And also, most people will never even know this show exists.
That's quite true.
So you missed your fog gate exit.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me in there. Oh, would it not let me in there because I was in combat before?
It shouldn't have mattered. Did you?
Be an issue. So I can't traverse this.
Really?
Yeah, sure enough.
I missed it. Oh.
Oh, now it will. That's very odd.
Maybe we can always go to the tape.
We will.
Probably just said traverse the white light, and maybe you didn't hit A.
Ah, that's possible.
Or maybe you discovered an entirely new mechanic. Untraversable
white light. You're wiggling. What are you? Too many cooks.
Immediately dating everything we'll ever do.
We are playing a video game that came out in a specific year.
It's true.
Huh. This is really unsettling. I kind of find it exciting.
If there's just a guy taking a nap.
Oh, hello. Do you want to talk?
With his fists.
No, you don't want to talk. Wow, you're boss-like, aren't you?
Nice dodge.
It's almost like he was going to laugh at me. Whoa, what did you just do? He staggered me.
Ooh. Yeah, you got no roll. Don't try and roll. The spell will wear off, but you got to stay away from his attacks.
Or die.
Yeah, you should have just...
I was trying to walk backwards, but I think I
Yeah.
just had this tree behind me and couldn't really see it. Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah, I wanted to see what would happen when you...
Yeah.
Because that spell kind of comes out of nowhere.
I wasn't even really tracking on his health, so I'm not quite sure.
If you would have hit him... You can kill him easily with fireballs. He happened to block the first one with his shield.
That. Yeah, I noticed that. Now, I've got a liquid humanity back there, if I recall correctly.
I think you're right.
So that makes it kind of worth it.
Kind of tempting. Go back for it.
Yeah.
Trying the old dasharoo, I always approve.
Am I even going the right?
Yeah, no, you're right on, dude. Keep going. Yep.
No.
One for the road and got your shit.
Now that I've traversed this white light, apparently there is no longer a white light there at all.
Nope. You've seen that before.
I have seen that before. I kind of forgot about it.
You should be able to jump on in there and rest, and it will wipe away your troubles. But not this time, so you'll have to... Yeah, so good option there would have been to back up a little bit and throw a fireball.
I kind of didn't have too much back.
Well,
but you're right.
You wouldn't have had to back up either.
I should have just kind of tossed a bunch of
back. And remember, I mean, you've got 8 of them. They come back regularly.
Yeah.
Like, never hesitate.
Well, I was just worried about getting some room from those guys. I didn't stop to think that nailing them with a couple of rapid fireballs would have stopped them in their tracks.
Yep.
I did, in fact, have that liquid humanity.
Yeah, so mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Either way, I mean, you didn't really lose anything.
No, and
you want to maybe go human?
I'm going to sit on it, but I'm going to sit on it until I get back over this way.
That I can understand.
Yeah. Why not?
Well, there are some reasons why not, but there are also some reasons why too.
Let's just say it might be the more conservative choice that I'm taking.
Yes. Which is very unlike you. I'm slightly concerned. Nice.
It dawned on me that I was probably not using this axe with both hands.
Do you mind backing up and looking up at this aqueduct here or something? I'm just kind of...
I certainly don't. Let me just get myself to a nice, close to the edge thing here. Now let's take a peek. Ooh, that is lovely.
Okay, so that is... I just wasn't exactly sure what that was, but now I know.
Hello, what's that up there? Doom, just tempting me. I have no idea how to get there.
Frankly, off the top of my head, I don't remember either, so it's a non-starter.
Alright.
For the time being.
Alright, there should be at least one more of these guys on my way back here. Ah, here he is.
It's always fun to vary up, you know, you do a heavy, then a light, just to finish them off, like once you kind of get a sense of their health and how much you're knocking off each time.
Alright. Alright, and then there's you. Suppose you can't really backstab a tree, can you?
I think you could.
They seem pretty perceptive. They're hard to creep up on.
Oh, well, yeah, but it is possible.
Technically possible.
If you are stealthy.
I guess I haven't actually been trying very hard to backstab a tree.
And I don't think you're really making much noise. You're either in light or medium armor, so if you walk, you should be able to experiment with backstabbing if you want to.
Or are you making light of my armor? Are you making medium of my... Oh, no.
Was that off the dome, or have you used that in your D&D campaigns?
No, I've never actually uttered that before.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
We're just, yeah.
That would really actually be a good line for my dwarf. Oh, hey, you know, while I'm here...
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
You know, No, I suppose I need to purchase some Titanite, which I don't have.
For your axe or your...
And the armor does not require it, if I recall. Right?
It does.
They both do.
But I mean, you also have picked some up, I think. I thought you did off of one guy, but maybe not.
Well, I guess I have to leave this conversation
Always
to find out.
seeing you there.
Well, you could have just
Be
gone
careful
to
out there.
reinforce, and then it
right.
would have not allowed you to. But
Sure.
either way.
Let's browse the items. Is it? It's not in this
Nope, it'll
category. It's yes, I do
Yeah.
have one.
Yep.
So I can reinforce a standard object. I mean, I could reinforce my axe.
I would say if you're going to do anything at this point,
You
go for the
seem to
axe.
be doing all right.
Well, because
Need
to,
anything forged?
I'm not going to be reinforcing the tattered garb that I'm wearing any further.
Although that wouldn't be a poor choice by any stretch.
Sure.
This armor scales nicely. But yeah, you'll, at least from an aesthetic point of view, you're going to want something a little better.
I will, and that leather stuff I picked up, yeah, it's really not doing it for me. So,
You need 2 shards.
oh, biter.
So they cost 800.
Yeah, never mind.
What if, do you have any burnable soul items?
Well, for that, I
Easy
do
there.
believe that I will need
Be
to.
careful out
I
there.
believe you're right. You might not have it in your quick slot. Also,
I certainly
It
not appear to. Here's an empty slot. What's up with that?
that's where they were sitting before when you had
Right.
them.
No, I think I used them all.
Yep.
Oh wait, yeah, no, that's just humanity. So what don't I? What do I not have equipped here? Flask bomb.
Well, you had those
Skull.
souls there, but now
I
they're
have the
just...
souls there. So I
used up.
probably had the other bombs here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, just to have something else in the slot. Or maybe I used those bombs.
You may as well. Why don't you throw in the moss?
Moss one.
The other one though. The poison
Poison
one.
buildup. Reduces poison and toxin. Okay, that's what the blooming one does.
Yep.
That's nice to know. So right, just in case,
Yeah. No harm in having it there.
I can get with that. All right. Yeah, the only other thought would be a homeward bone, but
I will say you're probably more likely to use a homeward bone than that skull.
At
I've
the
never
moment?
really gotten
you
them
just
to do
never
much
used an
in the
ordinary
whole
skull?
game.
Hmm.
You might have more creative uses, but
and
I think those are fun to have there just so that it reminds you that it's an option.
what is the red eye orb?
Invade some.
Oh, that's
Lord
right.
Soul.
That's the invader.
Yeah.
That's the invader. All right. Onward. Upward. Bonfireward. And because I feel more confident when I'm human, I'm just gonna go ahead and reverse this hollowing, and then I don't know. Should we take a break before I maybe take a swing at these gargoyles?
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Feels good to be
Lovely,
human.
lovely, very good. We'll be back.